Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex, Comic Hoarder. Thank you so much for clicking play on this video. Today we have a CGC unboxing. These books have been at CGC for over a third of the year, so I'm really excited to open these up to see how the results were. Hopefully you guys are excited. Here we go. Make sure to check out this channel sponsor, which is the Shortboxed app. It's the easiest way to buy and sell graded comic books. Links are in the description below. All right, so I am super pumped about this unboxing. Like we just talked about, these books have been at CGC for over 130 days. They have been there for over a third of 2021. It's no big deal because when you send books off to get pressed, cleaned, and then graded, you really know it's a process. It's going to take a while. And with the recent boom in comic books, we know that these books not only have been there for quite a while, but some of these books have increased in value quite a bit, hopefully, based on the fact that the Marvel books have gone up considerably. There's 7 books in here. 6 of them were from the draft and the collection, so I'll have a card up here for the draft if you guys want to check out the draft. These are some of the books that I picked out. The first one, number 1 draft pick, was Daredevil number 1, and I already sent that off. I estimated at a 3.0. I cleaned and pressed it myself and it got a 3.0. Now these other books, there's 6 on the table here, which I've got the cards. I'll have a card up there for the video where I looked at these books in depth, kind of gave my predictions of pre-pressing and cleaning and pre-grading. So we'll see. You know, I'm not an expert grader, but I have a little bit of a sense of why I'm sending these in. You know, I know the ranges, and so we'll see if I was close on these ones. I've been pretty decent in the past. There's one other book in there, and it's from the Suitcase Find, The Grail in a Suitcase. Really, really awesome book, so I'm excited to get into that too. So without further ado, my wife has already gotten into the box. She did an awesome job of taping up the book so I wouldn't know the grades, and then she taped the box back up so I can have a genuine unboxing experience with these CGC books. So I'm really pumped about this. Make sure to check out the cards. Make sure to check out the other videos. So if you want to see my predictions before, of course we'll talk about them here, but if you want to see them close up, these books, what they looked like before pressing and cleaning and grading, there will be links to check those videos out. All right, so I'm into the box. Now they usually send it in the up and down, like tall box, but now they send it in landscape instead of portrait. So I do prefer the bigger boxes, and maybe of course I didn't meet the threshold for those ones. I can already see we're already in, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start looking at these books. So first we'll present what they are. So here's the stack of slabs. All right, the first book that I want to look at is New Gods number 1. This is the first appearance of Orion, Light Ray, Metron, Highfather, and Calabac. This was a part of the collection that we bought, and also it was part of the draft. When I looked at this, I thought I saw a 7.5, and at that time Go Collect had the fair market value at about $140. I'm looking at this book. It still looks pretty good. I'll show some of the flaws. Now there are some spine ticks there. It's just some rough, some spine damage there. I don't know if the light is picking up some of those, but you can kind of see some of the dings here and there. And then on the bottom corner here, looks pretty nice. Looks like the pressing held up. He's got freaking issues. Press this for me. Press these books for me. There's got a little bit of a corner ding there. So 7.0 is still, 7.5 is still, a good guess for me. If I got a higher grade, that would be awesome. If I got a 7.0, that would be fine too. We will see. .5, so we are off by a full grade. Not that big of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and put some information up here on New Gods number 1. So the most recent sale for a 6.5 has been, and it is white pages, so that's kind of good. 6.5 white pages. The last 2 sales were in July, and they were both over $150. So we'll also go back and put some information. But great book, about $150. They're saying, Go Collect is saying the fair market value for this book is $170. So really happy with this. And it has gone up from the fair market value that we did earlier in the year of $140 for 7.5. So really happy with the results there. All right, next book up is Captain Atom, number 83. This is one that I was really excited for. This is one that we were kind of joking around about, that he would get this book over me. I'm just so happy to have this one. Now, at the time, I graded this book a 6.5. Just a rough look at it. You know, we made sure to count the pages. We made sure to look at it. There are some pretty heavy dents in the back, some spine ticks on the back cover. The front cover looks, to be about the same as well. I've seen worse spine ticks on a 6.0, 6.5. So I did grade this at a 6.5, $210 at the time. What I'm seeing now is there's a lot of the spine is a little bit more beat up than what I remember. It's a little bit more worn out than what I remember. So I'm going to say if it is maybe a grade lower, 5.5 to a 6.0, I would be happy with that as well. But my initial grade was a 6.5. So we'll see what CGC said. All right, we got a 5.0. So I was a grade and a half off, which is considerable. It's pretty considerable difference. One nice thing is I already have a 5.5, so I have a 5.0 and a 5.5 now. We'll look up some information on this, and it is off-white to white pages. Steve Ditko cover and art. And first appearance of Blue Beetle, Ted Kord. So I was off on both books so far, not doing so great. And they're both graded lower than what I had estimated. So let's go ahead and go to Go Collect and take a look. We're looking at Go Collect here. And as you can see, the last 5.0 was a sale of $249. So it's been over $200, which is great. Sale in July, end of July, and then early August, both over $200, both over the fair market value for a 6.5 from earlier in the year. So this book has also gone up in value, so I'm really excited about that. It doesn't hurt with the lower grade when the book is still appreciated beyond what those values were. That I hope I didn't overgrade too much, because I said that this thing looked like an 8.0, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think so. It's looking more like a 6.5 or 7. So there you've got that corner crunch there. We're going to open up we're going to look at the X-Men number 50. The biggest flaws I see here are this color break on the corner. There is a little bit of where the book had maybe touched another book, like a rusty staple on another book. Some reader wear on the spine, including under Steranko's signature there. Right by the cowl there, right by the cape. All right, so I overgraded most likely at an 8.0, $220 earlier this year. Let's see what CGC graded this as. There's a little bit of a crease there as well. So if this gets a 7, I wouldn't be surprised. So I did say 8. I'm going to say a full point lower, 7. 7.5, there we go. Not too bad. So this is the best I've done so far. A half a grade lower than my estimate. I love this book. This has been one of my favorite books. Now I have an X-Men 14. I need to send that in. It's a pretty nice copy of X-Men 14. I'm surprised I didn't send it in with this. Really, really happy to have this. I've always loved this Steranko cover, even over the first appearance of Polaris, which is X-Men 49. I prefer this book. So off-white to white pages. This is the second appearance of Polaris, Mesmero appearance, and Origin of Beast, new X-Men logo. All right, for a 7.5, this book has really gone up. $220 for an 8.0, fair market value according to Go Collect earlier this year. Right now, the fair market value is $475. The last sale on this book, there was one offer accepted in early July. The book was listed at $700, offer accepted, and then another copy in June, beginning of June, for almost $700. So this book is hot right now. This book is doing very, very well. Very, very happy about X-Men number 50. Only a half a point off of my prediction. All right, let's go. Daredevil number 7. Now I overgraded this one as well, because now that I'm looking at it, now I've seen, my Green Lantern 76 has a ton of these spine ticks like this. It looks like the pressing might not have kept as well as it could have because it was sitting at CGC for quite a long time. There's some dents at the top. There's some dents along the spine there where those ticks were. Back looks pretty darn good. There's an overspray there, which I did mention in that other video. Overspray cover does really present very nicely. It's just been one of my favorite books. First appearance of the red costume of Daredevil. And so I graded it at a 6.0, and it's looking more like a 4.5, to be honest. It's looking like a 4.5 to 5.0. I really hope it isn't, and I have no clue. I just think I overgraded it at a 6. There is kind of like a tear-ish right here and a dent. So I am going to say 4.5 to 5.0 by what I see in the slab. 6.0, I was right on. Dang, that's awesome. So 6.0, nice. I will take it. Like I said, I've seen 6.5s worse condition than this. Like my Green Lantern 76, the first appearance of Ghost Rider that I had, man, those books were about. That's kind of what I was basing this grade on. You know, some of those darker covers or more solid covers. And so, yeah, I had it at a 6.0. And earlier this year, this was a $280 book. I seriously doubt that that is the same. So let's go and take a look at Go Collect and see what this book, the fair market value of this book is right now. All right, once again, wow, holy smokes. $280 earlier this year. One sold in May for $1,000. One sold in June Heritage Auction for $750. And then a Hakes auction at the end of June, just a few days later, for $600. So this has gone up considerably. We're going to tally up all of the fair market values and all of the, you know, what these books are going for now compared to what they did earlier this year, and we'll see, you know, what an awesome, you know, upswing on these books. So that's 6.0 off-white to white pages. It says Daredevil battles Submariner. Daredevil dons new red costume, Daredevil and Submariner pinup. Stan Lee story, Wally Wood cover and art, and this is from 1965. Awesome, awesome book. All right, next one up, we will look at Captain America number 100. This has been one of my favorite books. Love these big premieres, and to have a collection of big premieres is such a cool thing. So if you're like a new collector, or if you're just going after really, really cool keys, some of these books from 1968 are awesome to collect. All right, book looks pretty good. There is some foxing on the back. Under that writing, that's what the foxing is there. Foxing, in my experience, does hurt books pretty good. There's some tanning on the front, right next to Black Panther. It's a little bit more off-white there. I graded this one earlier this year at a 6.0. I think it looks great, to be honest, but that foxing could hurt it. There's some foxing along the spine there, as you can see, and that's not something that pressing and cleaning can get out. There's a corner crease up there in the top, as you can see, that corner. A little bit of fine dents and lines at the bottom. Corner, blunted corner there a little bit. Other than that, book looks pretty darn good. Man, if that last book, the Daredevil, got a 6, if this one doesn't get a 6, it's going to be because of that foxing on the back. So I'm guessing 6. I'm really hoping. Come on, 6.0. Let's go. 6.5. Nice. I will take a little grade bump. I love it. Yeah, I'm pumped about that. 6.5. Awesome stuff. Okay, earlier this year, that was $250 fair market value. $250 fair market value for Captain America 100. I remember for a long time, this was like one of my grail books. Really awesome, awesome book. Still is really an important book. All right, so earlier this year, it was $250. Now, according to Go Collect, at 6.5, the most recent sale was at the end of June. Heritage Auctions for $516. Before that was an eBay sale in May for $500, and then earlier in May, or excuse me, same day in May, there was an offer accepted listing was $650. Wow, this book has gone up considerably as well. Book looks really, really great. So honestly, the foxing didn't kill it or anything like that, and the book still looks really, really great. All right, we have 2 left. We have 2 books left. Tomb of Dracula, number 1, and we've got Amazing Spider-Man, number 14. The thing about these books is this one probably has more value in such a lower grade. Oh, the page quality on this last book was off-white to white pages. They've all been off-white to white pages except for the New Gods, to be honest. And we will see what these ones are. But Tomb of Dracula, number 1. I think I'm going to save this one to last because I feel like the reason why I drafted this book and the reason why I picked this book was because it is nice. And I'm saying over 9.0 for that one. So let's wait. Let's wait a little bit on that one. Let's go for Amazing Spider-Man, number 14. And even in a low grade, this book is probably going to command a higher price tag than probably anything else we've seen. So Amazing Spider-Man, number 14, first appearance of Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, Enforcer appearance, and first meeting of Hulk and Spider-Man. Great, great book. Front cover looks great. Front cover looks like a 3.0 to 4.0 all day long. Now, the one issue with this book is there was a little rip right here. There was a rip right here. And in the mailing process, getting it to He's Got Freaking Issues, it actually completely separated. And he attached it with tape. He asked me beforehand. He has archival tape, and he wanted me to give him the go-ahead to use the tape. So it does say tape on interior cover. No big deal. I think the back looks great. It looks much better with that there. And if it was off, it could have been a 1.8. Who knows? So happy with that. I'm going to give you guys a closer up look at the spine there. A little bit of staple, wear. A little bit of staple wear there. Trying to see, nothing crazy. Honestly, this book has got to be a 2 point with the tape and that part completely ripped off. I'm still sticking with, I said 3.0 when I got it and when I sent it off. I'm saying 2.5 to 3.0. I would be really, really happy with that. So this book is from 1964. Awesome, awesome book to have. I've had another copy. My other copy had a big old rip, like right along there. And so here we go, 2.5, 3.0. If we see a 5, we know automatically. Okay. Is it going to be a 2.0 or a 3.0? A 4.0? No way! A 4.0? A 4.0? Okay, well, look at this book. I mean, it freaking looks awesome. Like I told you. Like, I'm not bluffing here. I said the front cover looks like a 3.0 to a 4.0. I just literally said that. And so it's got a 4.0 with the note, tape on interior cover. This thing is dude, so happy with that. Off-white to white pages 4.0. This book is going to be, dang, that's a big book. All right. So I really don't know what the price was on it back then, but holy crap. Let's see. All right. At a 4.0, this book has been selling, I'll put the Go Collect here, $2,500 on eBay in April. And then in June, $2,400 at Heritage Auction. So this book has been keeping its value. It's about a $2,500 book. Holy crap. Super excited about this one. This one makes my day. I'm so happy with this. Wow, getting a CGC unboxing and then some of these grades has been awesome. I'm so pumped about this. You guys have no idea. All right, and the last book up, I really have no clue. This book looks stinking amazing, okay? I will point out a few of the things on this book that will hold it back. Okay, there's one little non-color breaking spine tick right there. You won't be able to see it on camera. There's also one little thing down here. It almost looks like right on the end, you know, from the corner right here to the end in the eye, it almost looks like blunting or something like that, but it's very, very minimal. Back cover looks really, really nice. Okay, it's very, very clean. There's also one little tiny, tiny nick right there. Very, very nice. Pressing makes this thing look really good. There's a little bit of a, you know, corner crunch there. I said that this one was, front cover looks great. I mean, I scanned this thing side to side all the way up and down the cover. It just looks beautiful. And vampires are in right now. Vampire books are being hunted. Vampire books are being sought after. This is the first appearance of Dracula and Tomb of Dracula #1. There was an article on Go Collect just today talking about vampire books, and this one was like the #1 book on the list. So very, very pumped about this one. Now, I said back when we looked at it before pressing and cleaning that this was a 9.0. I think it looks better than a 9.0. I'm gonna say 9.2, but if it got a 9.4, I would be super pumped, and I could see why it could get a 9.4. This is the book I've been waiting for. Out of all these books, honestly, this one was the one I've been waiting for. All right, I just knew it was early on in the draft. I knew that this one was high grade, so I had to get it. We're going to know right away. I'm going to try to see if I can go from the other way. This is the moment of truth right here, because if this is an 8, we know we screwed up. I can already see a 9. All right, 9. Point. If it's a 9.4. It's a 9.4. I knew this book had a chance. That is so awesome. And white pages, 9.4 white pages on a Tomb of Dracula #1. Dang, that's got to be pretty good. I'm going to enter the number into the Go Collect so you guys can see, you know, where it ranks and whatnot. But dang, that's pretty darn good. I was looking at Go Collect earlier today and just at the opportunities of some of these books. But at a 9.4, once again, the fair market value is $2,000 according to Go Collect. The last sale was Heritage at $1,920, and then the Heritage auction in June was $1,800. eBay in June was $2,500. eBay in May was $1,800. This is an $1,800 to $2,000 book, and it is stinking awesome. 9.4 white pages. Incredible. I can't believe it. This one is stunning. I told you guys it was stunning to begin with. When we drafted it, I told you it was stunning when I sent it off. It was just, I knew it had to be over a 9.0. But dang, 9.4 white pages. He's Got Freaking Issues did a great job handling these books. I'll leave some information down below. You can find He's Got Freaking Issues on Instagram, and he'll take great care of your books. Just contact him in the DMs on Instagram. If for some reason you need his personal contact or an email address, I'll try to get that for you guys. Just put it in the comments below. But you guys, I'm going to be putting up some information here in a second about values of this collection. And holy smokes, this is awesome. 9.4 and that 4.0 right there. I am ecstatic about these books. I absolutely love doing CGC unboxings. All the grades have been revealed. That was super fun. And I really need to get out a few more submissions to CGC. I've got a Golden Age submission I want to get out. I've got a Silver Age submission, and then I also have a Modern submission. Really, really fun books in the future. Hopefully I can get those out very, very soon. He's Got Freaking Issues or Midwest Scotsman to clean and press these books. and then get them to CGC. So what we're going to do now is give a value for each book. We're going to go lowest value to highest value, and then we're going to give you the grand total, which you probably have already seen by the thumbnail. But first up is New Gods number 1, $170 for the 6.5. Captain Atom number 83 is also $170 at that 5.0. Then you've got X-Men 50 at $475 at 7.5. Captain America 100 is $550 at that 6.5. Daredevil number 7, $675 at a 6.0. Tomb of Dracula number 1 at a 9.4, white pages, $2,000. And you've got Amazing Spider-Man number 14 at a 4.0 for $2,500 fair market value with a grand total of $6,540. I couldn't be happier with this submission. Love these books. Thank you guys so much for watching and going on this journey with me. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscription button, hit that bell to be notified when there's future videos. Also hit that thumbs up. Really do appreciate that, and comment down below what you thought of these books. And I guess I will talk to you all on the next one. See ya. Bye.